Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping to another session of Epic 7. Now today, got some more RTA for you guys, and we're looking forward to some matches here for my 100th win of the season. It'd be quite nice. I don't think I've actually played this much ever, but you've also noticed we've pretty much gone on like a 15-match loss streak, so that was the result of playing last night, and yeah, it didn't go well. Had a couple friends watching. 2 of the matches were my fault that I lost, but the others were quite bad. But I will take that as equivalent exchange for good luck on you know, Galaxy summons, right? 10K subscriber special Galaxy summons. Looking forward to that. I will definitely take it, right, Ed? Equivalent exchange, right? That's how it works. Lose 15 matches of RTA in a row, get like 15 ML5s, am I right? Oh no, this guy took ARavi. Okay, well, you guys have been saying in the comments that you're tired of seeing ARavi. The problem is, without ARavi and DN, I can't showcase as many diverse comps, because that is part of my core. It is what I use to counter units like RTA, for example. So we're gonna have to find other ways to approach this. So see, Lilius, Aola, Hwayoung are gone. Let's go for Alencia. I think she's pretty safe here. And ARavi with RTA. ARavi with RTA. Who else would I put here? Maybe Spectre Tenebria? I mean, there's no Aola, which is good for me. He doesn't have a cleanser yet either, which is also quite nice. Yeah, let's go for Spectre. Let's force him to go for some AoEs at this point. We can pick a knight down here, because ARavi is a very good generic knight, right? Okay, Bellion is going to be very annoying. ARavi is a very generic knight, and he can be used in a lot of situations. Defensively with his barriers and immunity buff, but also offensively with his dual attacks, defense breaks, his buff strips. So that's the reason why I love using him. Now here, Carrot's okay. We can fight Carrot. We can actually go Shu here, because Shu's pretty good into this. We're gonna ban Bellion, and if we want a knight, the other knights are gonna be a bit more situational. Now I don't want to pick FCC because that's gonna lock me in to a pretty bad position, I believe. Because he can go like Opsig or something at the end, and that can really screw me over. So we can go for something like Troublemaker Crozet, maybe. I think he's a decent pick, right? So let's go Troublemaker Crozet here, and then let's go for Shu. So no funny Roy plays or anything. This could have been a Roy play. If I had ARavi, Roy might have been okay into something like this. Well, given that he had maybe like an ML Cowrick or something here, and then maybe not a Bellion. We could still ban the Bellion, but no funny Roy plays. We're gonna pick the Shu so we can counter these 2 fire units. She's also decent into RTA because we can do a ton of damage with her defense penetration. Violet being picked out. Okay, so he's banning Spectre Tenebria, perhaps. Let's go ahead and ban the Bellion though. I think that's the way to go. Oh no, he's banning the Shu anyway. Alright, well that doesn't... Thought I was gonna ban the Violet, I guess. Spectre Tenebria is good into Violet, so it does not matter here. Who do we protect? I think we protect the Alencia, probably. No, let's protect the DN. I think DN's gonna be very, very important here. So we'll protect the DN with Troublemaker Crozet, and we will use her to mitigate a lot of the damage and heal the rest of the team. So the longer DN stays alive, the better it is for me. Alright, got the anti-crit buff up. ARavi gets to go. He could... Oh no, he's just gonna go for a regular S2. No defense break. Okay. Quite nice. I mean, my ARavi last night, I think out of the 15 matches that I played, I think he landed defense break twice total, so not the best for me. Not at all. Anti-crit buff stripped from my Alencia, which is not great, but You know what? Troublemaker Crozet is going next. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. We'll protect the Alencia with the defense and anti-crit buff again. There we go. And let me just go straight into the ARavi here. 1 for the healing. 2 for the injury damage, so I can lay all that damage into her. There you go. So 18k HP ARavi now. Just gonna go for my Alencia. We're just gonna go ahead and pop the heal, because what is it? Carrot already used her. Carrot already used her skills, so we're good. I don't have an attack buff on Spectre, so you know what? Let's just go ahead and hit the ARavi. Let's just do this. We have a huge barrier from Bastion, actually. My Crozet is running Bastion with Purusha. Okay, we got the stun, and she cleansed it, which is good, because now the Alencia can go into the ARavi. That'll be quite nice. Did he crit me? He probably did. Oh yeah, he did. Okay. Actually crit me there, which is unfortunate. Let's go for the attack on Araz. He's gonna get defense buff with Araz here, I believe. Yep. Which is fine. We're not gonna strip with Alencia, I don't think. We still have defense buff on her. Let's just go straight into the ARavi here, because she already cleansed. There we go. So we can get a defense break here. And ARavi is pretty much going to be useless now. Look at that, 13k HP ARavi. Right, and Alencia is doing pretty good for herself. If we can take down ARavi... Ooh, he's popping the S3! Desperation play, not going to work. And I don't think Carrot can do this either. She's on book. Yeah, she's not on Etika Scepter, so she's not a huge threat. And there you have it. With Spectre in the back, I don't think he can win, especially because I'm on lifesteal. And that ARavi... even though she crit on her S3, because of all the injury damage from Alencia, it's not going to work out too well. Alright, I'm surprised that he actually put the Carrot in the back line of Araz. Probably should have put ARavi back there, because she's not on Proof of Valor, right? Most ARavis nowadays are on Proof of Valor. Crimson Seed is still very powerful, but yeah. Without Proof of Valor, a little bit more susceptible to damage, which I appreciate. So no complaints there. Let's actually ban Bellion, because I don't want to deal with her in the draft. Lionheart, Surmia, and Huayang ban. Okay, we'll take that. See how this plays out. He gets the first pick, though. Ooh, fire? No, he's gonna go for warriors. So ARavi. Alright, well I guess they leave me no choice, right? This is my anti-ARavi draft, essentially. ARavi has a difficult time into defense buff from Araz, the barriers from DN, which prevents injury, and the anti-crit buff from DN, plus the healing to sustain. So that's why we're going with this. FCC being picked out quite early. He needs to have faster units here. That is not a very fast unit there. So the reason why he needs fast units is because I can just last pick an Operator Sigret, and he pretty much has to ban that. Okay, but we're gonna hold off on the Operator Sigret. I think, in this case, what would be great? Roy. Roy would be really funny here, right? I think Operator Sigret and Roy would be the... Oh no, actually, we can go Alencia too. Yeah, let's go Alencia. And then, let's go Operator Sigret. He has to deal with the Operator. Okay, and then we can go for something funny like Roy after this, which would be quite nice. So he needs something fast. He needs something that can contest the Operator Sigret. My Operator Sigret's not fast at all. She's like 240, I think, 240 something. So, if that's a fast landy, it could work. Could work. But now look what happened. He has 2 Dark units and 2 Earth units. Carrot would be an okay pick here, but we could just ban the Carrot. I think we can fight the rest of this. Ed? Ed would be a little... Ooh, he's going for Ed. Interesting. Alright, well, I don't really have anything that Ed would benefit from in terms of debuffs, right? Yeah, I don't think so. So we're gonna go for Roy. Let's go for Roy here. Let's ban... Is Landy fast? That's the question. We can ban the Landia. I think we're fine. Yeah, I don't think his team can really do too much against Roy. Or do we ban Ed in case he has to ban Operator, right? So we'll go for this. Yeah, he has to ban the Operator, so this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, we're good, we're good. It's gonna be a Roy versus Ed match. Alright, exciting stuff. Still working my way through Full Metal Alchemist. So let's see what happens. Let's give the team an attack buff, anti-crit buff early. He doesn't have any strippers, right? And A-Raz does go pretty quickly. Okay. So, what do we go for here? I think we go for the A-Ravi. Let's just go ahead and push up Roy. There we go. A-Ravi can go, but that is perfectly fine with me. Okay, he's gonna hit Roy, trigger my barrier. Very nice. Alright, so now Roy's in a position where I don't even need to S3. I don't even need a soul burn or anything here. We can just keep our big chunky barrier. We can, yeah, let's just keep it, right? Let's save the souls so we can get the second S3 up really quick afterwards. So we're gonna keep the barrier, and Diane can actually replenish the barrier with her S2. So we're gonna play this out a little differently than planned. Alright. Now, Alencia hasn't gone yet, and we can go for a strip on the whole team, right? We can break the skill nulls. We can go for that. He's gonna go for Roy, but again, he can't deal that much damage, because Roy can only take 51% of his max health. Right? Do we go for anything here? Do we replenish barrier? Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's go ahead and push up the team, replenish barrier, and heal a bit. Okay, and let's break the skill null on everyone for a defense buff for the team as well. Anti-crit, defense buff, barrier. We're looking quite healthy here. And now we can go for an S3. So a bunch of damage from Roy. He's got the barrier replenished from Dien, so he's still going to be very healthy. And we have souls for next turn, so we're going to soul burn twice. I think we should have enough souls for it. We're going to soul burn twice and then use a big nuke for his team there. Let's go ahead and strip Ed's barrier. Right, there we go. Oh, he's on Snow Crystal. What an interesting tech. Ah, okay. So Alencia is gonna go, let's DPS down to A-Ravi. Oh, Crimson Seed, interesting. But we got the defense break. Or not defense break, we proc Crimson Seed with defense break, but we got this injury damage that's on her, right? It's pretty good. And Roy is making his way up the combat readiness gauge. We're gonna be ready for next turn. We have 40 souls now, and he has no way to reduce our souls or prevent us from using them. He has no crowd control, like a silence or anything either, right? Well, he could actually have CC provoke the Roy. And that is an option. He's gonna focus down the Alencia here. He should provoke Roy for this. Oh no, he's gonna go for the Alencia. Wow. Alright. Is he might have noticed that we have injury Alencia and he really needs to deal with it. That could be the reason. But we need to get rid of Ed, because I think he is the biggest threat to us right now. Let's replenish the defense buff on the team, because Dien is a little exposed without anti-crit. Alright. There we go. So, we're gonna lose the barrier anyway. Let's just go into the... Let's go into the Dien. We have an attack buff, and we penetrate defense by 50%, right? There we go. Pretty nice damage. Let's go again. We don't have an attack buff this time, but we should be able to finish off Destino so she can't revive. There we go. And pop another S3. Oh yeah, there we go. Roy finishing off FCC and the Destina. We're gonna punish this A-Ravi as well. There we go. So there you have it. I think that pretty much does it. I don't think Ed can beat Roy here, because Roy's on lifesteal. We have barriers, we have mitigation. He needs to have 3 hits on Roy just to take him out, not factoring anything else. So Roy seems like still the elder Ed. That's right. Respect your elders. Watching through FMA again has been really fun. I'm currently, as of recording this video, about 12 episodes in, I think. So, we've already got through some pretty tragic events. Let me know in the comments section below if you guys have watched FMA. And if you have, you know, who's your favorite character? Okay, let's continue banning these two. I'm liking it. Sid ban, Wander Silk ban. Ooh, this guy does not want to face cleave, or he's cleaving and doesn't want people to speed contest. Huh. So, because of that, instead of first picking DN, we're going to first pick ARavi, because I don't know what he's going to go for. That's also a really nice looking guild crest, so assuming that they're a good player. Hua Young and DN being picked. That is nasty. Alright, that is not fun for me to fight against. If I pick Shu, he's gonna pick Alencia, and Shu is not great into Alencia. So what do I do? Hua Young and DN. Hua Young and DN. I could go for something like a DJB here, because DN's barriers and stuff, right? Let's go for something like a DJB, and let's go for... I might ban the Hua Young, because I don't want DN to push the Hua Young to take a turn. Unless I go Kisei, but I think that is not the best move. I think we go for Shu, pretend that we're going to keep the Hua Young in, let him pick some Earth units, and then we can pivot. Oh! Bunny Dom is very clever into DJB, wow! Wow, that is crazy, and look, he is going really aggressive with a cleave setup here, so... Right. Shu is probably not the best pick here. She is on counter, but I don't think she can do enough. Ida... Okay, we're gonna ban Hua Young, so... Or... Do we? Do we ban Hua Young? Can we fight this? What's good here? Armin? Sage Ball? Sage Ball can't sleep the Hua Young though, that's the problem. Huh. I think Armin's pretty good here. Yeah, I think Armin's pretty good here. Let's go for Armin. And do we go for Celine and ban the Hua Young? Probably. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for Celine. Because we can ban Hua Young, and I think we should be fine. Evelyn. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I think we're screwed though. I think we're screwed. Because Bunny Dom and DN can both enable Ida, right? Ida's gonna go... No, I think we have to ban the Hua Young. The Evelyn might destroy my Armin though, and that's gonna be an issue. That is going to be an issue. Alright, well, good luck to me, I guess. Yeah, the Celine had to be banned there, otherwise he would not be able to do his skills. Yep, let's see what happens. So this is gonna hopefully push Ida up before the DN. Okay, good, it does. Alright, he's gonna soul burn. Come on, Armin. Come on, Armin. Counter? Please, stun the Evelyn. Stun the Evelyn. No, no stun the Evelyn. He's gonna S3. We have another chance. Come on, Armin. 30% on her passive, 30% on counter set, and we have a plus 21% Elbrus. There we go. Nice. Nice, and we got the stun. Okay, there we go. But the problem is, do we... Oh, his Evelyn goes before my DJB. He has no soul burn, but if he kills on this, I think he gets an extra turn. He's gonna go for Shu. Not... Okay, well, I guess that makes sense, because then he can go for DJB, right? He has to go for DJB. Oh, he's gonna go for Armin. Wow. He's going for Armin. I can go ahead and get rid of the Evelyn, though. So, go for that. Go for the push here. Okay, it is just Armin versus Ida at this point. I think we go for the heal and defense buff on the Roz, because defense buff will help Armin out quite a bit with her damage, because she's defense scaling. Okay, I think we have a chance. As long as we can take down the Ida, I think we're good. I'm gonna heal a bit with S1. She's blinded too, which is quite nice. DJB coming through. He should have finished DJB off, but I think he was afraid that the Shu would go and finish him off, because Irvelin is squishy, right? Shu struggles against tanky units like Alencia, but with something like Irvelin, it, you know, things can go wrong if Shu crits one time. Okay, we're just gonna DPS down this Ida here. All we need is one counter from Armin. There we go, and I think we got it. So, there you go. Armin pulling through yet again. Honestly, one of the best investments I've ever made for an anti-cleave unit. And she is on a full damage build. Right? 0 speed, full damage. Don't underestimate Armin. She's very good now. Alright, and don't underestimate DJB as well. DJB into units like DN actually work quite well. It was clever of him to go Bunny Dom. I never thought about the interaction between Bunny Dom and DJB though. Well, it's cool to see. Alright, if we ban these two, I think we can first pick Lilius maybe? Ooh, maybe. Hey, you know what? Let's change things up. You guys want things changed up, right? Let's first pick Lilius and let's see what we can get away with. I'd really love to first pick A-Raz, but I always try to take some suggestions you have and put them into practice here. Ron being picked out, Stene being picked out. Oh, interesting. Ron, huh? We can go for Rimuru. If there's Ron, there's Rimuru. And we can also go A-Raz, I think. Yeah, let's go for A-Raz. Still gonna pick him because I feel like we can get some good mitigation with him, right? You saw what happened with Armin. We got some decent mitigation there. Pavel, Flitica, okay. I see. Flitica is pretty decent with Pavel. Alright, so he's going for a cleave. He's going for a cleave, so how do we stop this? We can go for Sage Ball. Sage Ball is good here. Right? And then what else after Sage Ball? This isn't a team you'd bring Armin into, necessarily. Would Politis be good? No, not necessarily. We go Sage Ball. And then we go Meru. Sage Ball and Meru, maybe. Meru seems to be pretty good here. Yeah, let's go for Meru. Meru can counter off Flitica's S2. Meru can counter off of, you know, Pavel's follow-up hit. Anything. Anything. So this might be okay. Lilius is kind of a dead pick here, though. Do have to keep that in mind. Unless this Flitica's not that fast. Most people's Fliticas aren't really the fastest. They don't put their fastest gear on them. Then again, we're fighting really high-ranked guilds and pretty strong players. Who do we ban? I think I banned the Stene. So there's no soul burn, right, on the Ron? Or do I care? I don't really care, right? I can just ban the Ron. Yeah, maybe I could just ban the Ron? Either Ron or Stene. I think I ban... Let's ban Stene. No, okay. Alright, no book. No book. There we go. Last minute decision. I was like, we should ban the Ron, but I want my Rimuru to proc, right? I want my Rimuru to proc and cut. We're gonna protect Sage Ball in the back, and let's see how this plays out. RTA is pretty good into Sage Ball, but we can hopefully do some luck sack damage here. Rimuru's still a thing, right? I think my Sage Ball cuts the Flitica here, so he has to go for an S3. Try to go for... Oh, he's on Dux Noctis, or whatever. Okay, counter attack here. Magic for Friends procs as well. Okay. Oh wow, he procs RNL! You've gotta be kidding me. That is really lucky. Wow, that is really lucky. Oh my god. That is insanely lucky. Right, well we gotta sleep some things here for me to be able to do anything. Pavel resisted. Great. Great. So I think we lose Sage Ball here. Yeah, I think he goes for Sage Ball. Oh no, he goes for Rimuru. He doesn't want me to nuke anything. Okay. Flitica could try to reset Ball, but I don't think it's gonna work. He could also go for Meru. Oh, he's gonna go for the A-Raz. Interesting. I think he saw that I'm on Bastion of Hope, so he can't reset that. Okay, so the bad thing is, we cannot... not really do much with Meru here. We're just gonna break all the skill nulls and finish off the Pavel here. But we can't proc Magic for Friends again because it's on cooldown. So that's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And yeah, he can slam ARavi into A-Raz, and we're gonna be in trouble. Or he can go for the Sage Ball if he's feeling lucky. Alright, no, he's not. He's going for the safe play, which is the correct play, because now he has all the damage in the world to sink into me. And I don't have Soul Burn for Sage Ball either, which is very unfortunate. Let's go for the finishing play on this. The skill null is going to be really bad for me. I don't think I could deal with the Pavel. I'm going to heal up to full, but the problem is ARavi can injury me down. Yeah, the ARavi's injury is going to be really good. Okay. Can we sleep the ARavi? Do we care? We don't care about Pavel, right? Let's sleep the ARavi. Oh, it's on Crimson Seed. Okay. It's gonna hit me. Can Sage Ball cut here? Oh, Flitica might have... Okay. Alright, we're fine. Never mind, we're not fine. Wow! I forgot that Pavel does that. Not actually sure how many turns it takes for him to do that. But there we go, our first ever loss to an ML Pavel. Good on him for using Flitica. Mad respect, because Flitica is one of my favorite units in the game, so to see her getting some use, pretty nice. Yeah, that was just bad for me overall. I think Rimuru actually got hit by Ron's S3, which is why he got... Of course he'd get hit by the S3, so he got stigma'd, and he could not cut, so that's unfortunate. If Rimuru, I think, was able to... Well, one, not get hit by a Ron, especially one that was not on Symbol, then we would have been in a good place. Alright, Hua Young banned, Ron banned, thank you. Don't want to face Cleaves all too often. Occasionally it's funny with Armin, but not every day. Not every day. Alright, let's go for this. Into the ARavi. Very, very typical picks of me. I used to pick, I mean, back then before DJB and stuff got his buff, where Sealilius was running rampant, my first picks were usually Dilibet and made into Sealilius's, right? But now you see, even with Sealilius available, no one's really picking her. Right? Everyone's going for these safer bruiser picks. They don't want to open the door with Sealilius into, you know, Dilibets and all that other stuff. I spoke too soon, so there is the Sealilius being picked out. What do we do? Sealilius, we can go Dilibet, because, yeah, we can go Dilibet here. Pretty good. And what do we pick into Alencia and ARavi? Alencia and ARavi. I really want to pick Roy, but we have to save that for a last pick. We have to see what he picks here. So I can go for... I don't want to go for water, ice unit because of Alencia. We could go for LQC, probably. Or we can go Rimuru. No, let's go LQC. Yeah, into the ARavi. Let's pick LQC here. I think she's a pretty solid pick. Alright, Celine being picked out. Okay. Alright. So now we can actually go Roy and be pretty comfortable. We can just ban C. Lilius if he doesn't have another speedy unit. Because we can fight these 3 units and whatever's last. Shoo! Ah, never mind. So we're gonna keep the first few units in. We're gonna go for Roy, and then we ban the Shu. Yeah, I don't think I want to fight Shu regardless, so let's go for Roy. Let's ban the Shu. And I think we're good to go. Oh, he bans the LQC as well. Very nice. Okay, so this Celine, if she's on the highest attack EE, she will attack Roy, which could actually proc ARavi's barrier, which is pretty good for me. Not bad, not bad. Okay, he's gonna proc that. Dilbet should be able to cut though, so let's see what he goes for. Push back on Dilbet. Nope. He goes for the DN. That doesn't really matter though, because we can just go ahead and do this. This actually pumps a lot of damage into the Celine as well. And we don't. The good thing is we don't actually need DN to do anything here, because ARav can dual attack, and then when ARav dual attacks, Roy gets pushed up. And we can now go for this, which penetrates defense, right? And we can go and finish off the Celine as well. So there you go. Finishing off the Celine there. Got a chunky barrier on Roy, just as planned. Well, not planned from the counterattack, but yeah. He won't be able to really DPS that barrier down. His Alencia almost got finished off too. 400 HP, that flat HP roll, just right. He gets a double attack in here. He's not really gonna do too much. Yeah, there you go, you see? Not too much happening overall. We can now go for the crit resist buff. We can do a little healing on Roy. Yep, bring him up. There we go. So now we have an attack buff so that Roy's S1s are going to be pretty strong. He's desperately trying to finish Roy off. Let's put defense buff on for the team. Dilibet's damage will increase because of it, and it makes it so that Roy's even harder to kill, because we do have a little bit of defense on him. Alright, now we can just go ahead, pop a barrier, push the Roy up. DN provides a lot of souls, so what happens is we can actually finish off the C. Lilius here. Okay, and let's go for this. If she counters here, it wouldn't matter because we had a barrier, and it takes ARavi at least 3 hits into Roy to finish him off because I have Aureus on my ARav. He can't finish Roy off here, but people keep going for the S3 into the Roy. Oh man. Well, to be fair, there's really no other unit he could have gone for. He should have just S1'd, but he couldn't S3 into anybody else, right? We had 3 units with defense buff. They have barriers and anti-crit. So this is why Raz and Diane are so strong into units like ARavi. She just can't deal with the amount of buffs on the team, right? And ARavi is a unit that, in order for her to solo DPS, she really needs momentum. This guy probably quit already. I can see the bar there. So that's unfortunate, but hey, it means, please, let me have the other turn. Please let me have this turn. Please. Please, Smilegate. Please. I need this turn. Roy's gonna S3 again. I want to see the damage. I want to see the damage with attack buff Roy against 1 remaining unit. Please, Smilegate. Oh. Even the game denies me the second Roy S3. Well, you know what? Again, Roy 100% win rate, guys. People say he's the worst collab unit, and honestly, I don't think so. I think he's one of the most fun out of the 3. Recently did build Riza though, so keep an eye out for her in future videos. Gonna be trying to use her soon. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more Epic 7 content, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.